attachment theory argues that childhood attachment systems are similar in nature to our adult attachment, especially to the loved ones. This theory explains how relationships work in human beings. It explains the reason for our attachments. From the moment that we are born and throughout our childhood, it is essential for our social and emotional development to have responsible and loving caregivers. There are many studies that support the number of difficulties that orphans or children with absent parents present throughout their lives. Through our early experiences, the visions and the mental schemes about ourselves, others, and the world around us. The way our caregivers were with us affect directly our emotions and future relationships. Now, I want to share with you some attachment classes. Number 1, secure attachment. This kind of attachment is the best. That means it's healthy and that's good through our lives. This attachment develops thanks to our parents or to those who were in charge of our childhood. For this attachment, it's important to grow up in a home where they provide security and autonomy. Behaviors that foster this attachment are kisses, hugs, lots of love. In this attachment, caregivers have the ability to accomplish the children's needs. So if your attachment is secure, you must enjoy a healthy self-esteem. Since throughout your life you learn how to believe in yourself, to trust in your abilities, and to trust the world around you. Therefore, those who have security attachment, they enjoy tranquility. Second, anxious attachment. This attachment is characterized by the constant need of contact. This attachment is established by life experience in childhood. People with anxious attachment have bonds in which restlessness, emotional dependency, possessiveness, and insecurity predominate in this attachment. It is difficult to maintain a relationship with this kind of attachment. Number 3, ambivalent attachment. This attachment develops when children face a lot of anxiety through their childhood, and when they are adults, they are worried all the time. In this attachment, there is feeling of insecurity and fear of abandonment. Worry is a fairly common feature in this attachment. They need constant approval. In the childhood of people with this attachment, probably they have unpredictable parents. Parents who focus on their own needs rather than those of the child. Avoidant attachment. People with this attachment, they don't seek support or help from other people. They do not tolerate emotional intimacy, and it is very likely that they won't be able to establish lasting relationships. This attachment develops when our caregivers barely met our needs. And the last attachment is disorganized attachment. This attachment develops when we grow up in a hostile environment, characterized by aggressiveness and threat, lack of respect, physical and psychological abuse. It is an experience sustained over time that causes a great imbalance in the person. In other words, this attachment develops in abused children. As adults, they may need dependency and closeness. They may feel fear or rejection of relationships. It is important to mention that we can have a combination between these attachments. That means we can have developed secure attachment from our mother's side and disorganized attachment on the part of our father. But the beauty and the most important thing about this is that if we are aware, we can modify these attachments. So I invite you to activate the notifications right now, because in my next video, I will be sharing with you some steps to modify these attachments.
Thank you so much for watching this video and making this word a better word. Please subscribe, share, comment, and thumbs up. Until next time, universal blessings.